Hi, gorgeous soul. Welcome to your March astrology. This is one of the most extraordinary months there is of this year. It is earth-shatteringly, life-changingly, soul evolutionary, incredible. You know, we were heading towards the new age of Aquarius, and now we are in the now age of Aquarius. It's happening right here. As Saturn, thankfully, Saturn, who has been in Capricorn, dragging us through all these responsibilities and actually dumping a load of patriarchal changes in our society on our head, is leaving. And Aquarius is going into Saturn. And this is fabulous. We love it. Saturn loves it. It's a change. Life is going to get a lot easier, fingers crossed, as long as we've done the work before. There is this shift where we're all seeing the world differently. On top of that, March also has so many other intense planetary goings on. It is so full on. We have the Jupiter and Pluto conjunction. Can you imagine? Jupiter, the planet of good fortune, joining forces with Pluto, the lord of transformation. Not only are we going to have our own personal revolution that's going to lead to freedom, there is going to be, I predict, a massive happening in the world that is going to change everything. So I've decided that I'm going to do this not on camera because I really want to focus and I want you to chill out to Kathy's fabulous waves, and I'm going to talk you through this supremely profound and soul-changing month. Here we go. Hi, Leo. Wow, it's such an intense time. There is so much going on. It's unbelievable. We all have to look after ourselves in this dramatic month. But guess what? You are the queen, king, they of drama. When you walk into a room, you can put everybody at ease. You can transform the energy. That is one of your magical gifts to the universe. Believe in yourself this month and know that whatever occurs, it, fingers crossed, will be for your greater good, and that you can make some massive improvements and transformations. We're all feeling a bit jittery at the beginning of the month with Venus square Saturn. What's real will be real. What isn't real will be shaken. So all of our intimate relationships are affected by that. And of course, very much this month, you're thinking about your relationships. Mercury's retrograde in your relationship zone from the 4th. So there's a lot of confusion, but you also might be thinking about an ex-lover, or an ex-lover may be in touch. I mean, I had just had a really bizarre message from the past, from like 27 years ago. This Mercury retrograde is trawling the surface of our lives. Now, Venus is entering your 10th house of career, and you might be going, that's boring. But guess what? No, it isn't, because it's all about money, power, your career, and you're a magnet for making things work in your career, and other people are really noticing you. With the Sun and Neptune joining forces in Pisces, the Sun is obviously your ruler, joining forces with Neptune, you have this feeling of great intensity around you. You're super sensitive. You may be prone to being very obsessive or jealous, so watch out for that. But you're also very, very insightful, and you may have a sensual experience that takes you to a different level. The full super moon is making you think about your security and what makes you secure. Now, Mercury does go direct in your relationship zone on the 10th of March, making things a bit smoother when it comes to your relationships. But of course, it's in retro shadow until the 30th. So, things improve, but you might not get the full picture until the end of March. Mercury then switches back to being in Pisces. And again, it's in your intrigue, mystery, and primal zone. So you're going to have some very intense and deep conversations this month. Now, a couple of huge things that are happening. One is the Mars and Jupiter conjunction. You're likely to go through a massive overhaul when it comes to your health and your well-being. And there's a big transition there. Also, the Sun, your ruler, is going into fellow fire sign Aries around the 20th, making you confident. You may be traveling, you may be exploring, you may be learning, but you want to feast on life. Now, Saturn going into Aquarius is the massive news of the year, and it's bringing about a change for you, and your focus and your Saturn's all about responsibility, about commitment, is in your relationship zone. For some people, actually, you could meet someone and it ends up being a lifelong relationship, or certainly a long-term and serious relationship. And it's making you ask yourself questions about what you want from a relationship and who or what you want to commit to. Now, another intense planetary happening is the Mars and Pluto conjunction on the 23rd. Now, in the external world, that might bring about some dangers because it's very dramatic. Both of these planets really are planets of war and energy and power. And when they come together, they're an unstoppable force. And for you, it's in your work zone and your health and well-being zone. So there could be some changes going on there, but you have a lot of vitality to deal with it. The new moon in Aries is in your adventure zone around the 24th, and also it's conjunct Chiron, the wounded healer. So if you have any wounds, any pains, any sorrow connected to someone from overseas, or from anything to do with another country, or even to do with your own education and learning, you have the opportunity to transform and heal then. We have Sun conjunct Chiron also the following day. So you're shining a light into any places in your life that need healing and need transforming, but you're being a brave warrior. Venus and the moon are joining forces and trine Pluto. A lot of very positive energy around your career this week. And Jupiter and Pluto are conjunct. They're not exact conjunct because that happens around the 4th, 5th of April. But we're starting to feel this energy of Jupiter and Pluto conjunct. Massive, again, transformations, a gateway into new possibilities and a new way of being. Suddenly getting unexpected luck through change. Then Mercury retro shadow ends on the same day. So you know things and you feel things. And you're happier then. And then Mars goes into your relationship zone, and Mars and Saturn conjunct there. So as I said, if you're in a great relationship or you're attracted to someone and it's going to work, you may plunge in. But if you're in something and it's not working, or you're kidding yourself, that will be brought to the surface. Take care, gorgeous, and I'll speak to you soon. If you want to check out your written monthly, weekly, yearly astrology, pop over to my website, michelleknight.com. I'm not doing readings at the moment, but I do have a company of some of the best psychics and astrologers in the world. I've had the company for 20 years. I handpick them and they are fabulous. So I'm going to start to show you, starting now, their little videos on here.
I'm Martha. I work clairvoyantly and mediumistically. Well, over the telephone, it is different to reading in person. Like my clairaudience and clairsentience is heightened. I usually will ask you what you'd like to focus on. Part of the foundation of the way I work, the more focus, the more clarity you get. My priority is to connect to your truth, and through that to help you and guide you to be the best version of yourself you can be and have the best life that you can have. My personal opinion in a reading is completely irrelevant. What you're left with after a reading is more the interpretation of what's been said. It's very important, and I work in that foundation to make it sure that you understand the information and the guidance that's given to you before the reading's closed. If they leave the reading seeing just 10% of the magic that I see in them, then I feel I've done my job as a psychic.